You have... Thank you for the Amazon box. Thank you.
I can't be this funny. Welcome back, awesome people, to Cocktails and Consoles. It's Melissa, and you all remember this gentleman. I am so happy he's back. It is Anthony from Geeky Gamer Family. See, I finally said it right.
There's hope. There is. I now believe in Jesus. I must go find him.
It took me so long to get GGP, and I'm like, no, switch. Oh, brain. So I am super happy that this guy is back. I didn't know what to do with my Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Like, what do I watch?
Well, now it's the whole family now, though. Yeah. It's not just me, it's the whole family.
That is so exciting.
Which mostly means my wife, because the other two aren't old enough to do anything interesting yet.
Eventually.
But soon.
So, Anthony is now on Twitch, and his link will be down below. I'm so happy because you've actually changed up your format a little bit. Yeah,
we actually, well, one thing, the big format change is that we have a Desi. We have a gamer mama. She will be playing her own night. She did it already. So she already had her her first inaugural stream of Final Fantasy RPGs. It's so it's a big, for me, I love it. It's Storytime Saturdays. I theme every day. It has to have some kind of iteration to what's being played. And so we have Storytime Saturdays with Gamer Mama, all RPGs, all story-driven kind of games. It's going to be, I think it's going to be fun because she likes the stories where I'm like, I want to smash things. I want the thing to die. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, I'm with Mel from Cocktails and Consoles. You may have heard of the channel. Along with Retro Millennia, I'm there with Ken from Retro Millennia on Tuesdays. We're over on their channels. Fridays are mine. But then we have Storytime Saturday, and then we have Serpentine Sunday, which is all games related to parkour and kind of being crazy. Hence, Assassin's Creed.
Yes!
Yes!
So I'm super happy not only to be able to do another cocktail for the return of the Geeky Gamer Family, but also I've been wanting to do one for Assassin's Creed, and Assassin's Creed Origins just came out, and I'm like, oh, it's so pretty. So pretty. It is. What have you thought of it so far?
So I only played a little bit because I've made a commitment that, and I've made a terrible mistake. But I've said I will only play it on stream so people can enjoy kind of my journey through this, because I've been playing the franchise for 10 years now. 10 years, it's a long investment. And here they're going back to the Magi and saying, okay, hey, look, this is where it started. This was the iteration, the creation of the Order. And so I played a little bit the other day, and oh my God, it was just visually, the combat is fun, unlike previous ones. Just visually, I mean, the game has always been beautiful.
Oh, always.
This one, I think they took it from like a 9 to like a 25.
So for Assassin's Creed Origins, I wanted to do something that had a lot of roots in ancient Egypt. And this cocktail that we're doing today is a take on a classic cocktail called Cleopatra's Kiss. But I wanted to amp it up a bit more because in Assassin's Creed Origins, we not only have a lot of the great, assassins, but we also have Cleopatra's in there. I think Mark Anthony is in there.
Caesar!
Yes. Oh, I'm so excited. And as you know, something Cleopatra talked about heavily and loved heavily was pomegranate. So, our drink is actually going to feature condensed pomegranate, which is grenadine syrup.
Nice.
So have you ever made a cocktail using egg whites before?
I don't make many. I drink scotch.
Oh, okay. So this will be interesting for you. So for this drink, because of what we're going to do on the top of it, we're actually going to use egg whites. It's going to thicken it up a little bit, give it a nice foamy texture. It's going to be really, really good. Very nice and creamy. So whenever you make a drink that calls for egg whites, you're going to want to do what's called a dry shake and then a wet shake. And my head's exploding with all the giggity in it, but there's a reason for this. So starting off with a good healthy amount of egg whites, because we're making 2 cocktails. I'm gonna put it in here, no ice, but this has to be super, super cold, and we give it a really good shake. Now, if you don't wanna spend the time shaking it too long, what you can do is if you have a hawthorn strainer, you can actually take the coil off, put it in here, and it acts like a whisk. So now that we've got the foam going, giggity, the next thing that we're going to add to this is 1 ounce of white rum. I'm using Flor-de-Cana because I think it's just, if you really want to experience the flavor of rum, go with this rather than like Bacardi or something like that, because Bacardi tends to be overly coconutty.
But what if I want to dress like a pirate?
Well, then coconut it up. I mean, I just realized what I said. Oh, man.
I love that my wife off camera is going, nut it out. Like, that's how we got this
best
problem.
wife. Say hi to everyone.
Say hello.
Say hi, YouTube. Oh my God, that's too cute. So the next you're gonna add 1/3 of an ounce for each cocktail of DISARONNO, which is really, really nice stuff.
What is it?
It's some kind of nut liqueur.
It's a different nut.
It is a different nut.
We're adding multiple nuts to this cocktail.
And then we're gonna want a good amount of lemon juice. Always best to use fresh lemon, but this calls for a lot of it, so. And then finally, a couple dashes of Angostura bitters.
What is that now?
This is something you normally put like in an old fashioned. So a bitters is basically like a high octane alcohol.
Okay.
So it's all about bringing flavor right to your nose. We'll do a whole big segment on how bitters are made, because if you do them well, you can make a good amount of money. So the reason why you don't start off with the ice or the ingredients in there is because the egg whites will have a hard time foaming when there's water and other things present. So now we shake this and get nice and homogenized. And then pour it in. Now, where's my grenadine? We take our grenadine. Now you can use more grenadine, you can use less if you like it a little bit sweeter. This drink without the grenadine, it's a bit more savory than sweet, so I use a fair amount of grenadine to mix it up. And then finally, this last piece is completely optional. You can actually put the Assassin's Creed logo in the drink. Now you can leave it like it is, or you can mix it up. It's all up to you. I'm actually gonna mix mine because I like mine a little bit sweeter. Cool, cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, that's good. So thank you so much for watching. Please check out Geeky Gamer Family. I love these people so much. I'm so happy they're back to streaming again.
Yeah, we look forward to re-welcoming you to the family and just having lots of fun. You will find us on Cocktails and Consoles quite often. That's a pomegranate, sweetie. And you can also look for Mel from Cocktails and Consoles joining us on Warcraft Wednesdays, where we will be playing World of Warcraft.
Yes. Bye.
See you soon.